Hello, this is Samir from SpacesEDU, and today we're exploring district portfolios from the admin, student, and teacher accounts in SpacesEDU. District-initiated portfolios live outside of a SpacesEDU class and provide an organized structure for documentation and reflection. Great for supporting provincial, state, or district-led initiatives such as Portrait of a Graduate or core competency documentation. This is an overall view of a student's portfolio. Take note of the organized competency sections that our student is posting into and the helpful resources at their fingertips. How did these get here? Well, they're part of a portfolio template. Let's take a step back to see how a template is created. It all starts with a template created by a district administrator. They name the portfolio, add a description, and upload media. Perfect for guidance, instructions, and extra resources for students to reference. Next up, permissions. District administrators decide who gets access, whether it's district-wide, specific schools, or certain grades. They also control whether teachers can view all students at their school or just the students they teach. This is based on SpacesEDU class rostering. Admin also defines sections in each portfolio. These can be structured around competencies, themes, or graduate profiles. Sections create the overall organizational structure of the portfolio. To further support scaffolding learning and access to resources, district admin can add up to 10 media files per section. If licensed, admin can enable the portfolio measurement toggle, which in turn gives educators the ability to assign a proficiency score to each section, bringing further visibility to student progress. When Hero logs into SpacesEDU, he lands on his dashboard. Navigating over to portfolios, he'll see all active portfolios that are accessible to him. Portfolios grow with students. Their work travels with them from year to year. If a portfolio becomes inactive, students can still access their portfolio from their Archive tab. Jumping into an active portfolio, Hero is brought to his Home section. The Home section is an overall feed of everything he's done in his portfolio and includes a space for a brief introduction to the portfolio or to oneself. The organized sections on the left? Well, with no setup required from students or teachers, and an organized structure for targeted documentation and reflection, students can get right into what matters most: creation. As an example, here in the communication section, Hero has a great post which really flexes his communication muscle. Since learning doesn't stop with just one post, it's great to see that their teacher, Mr. G, has asked a question that fosters deeper learning, and Hero extended his learning with a reflection. Perhaps they referenced one of the great section resources above. It's our lucky day. Hero wants to share a recent experience related to goal setting. Let's join him in the creation. Clicking on the big blue Create button, Hero can post up to 10 media files per entry: photos, videos, audio, drawings, and more, giving him freedom to express himself. From there, Hero can also add a title, description, and once ready, click Post. And voila! They've got a great new example of goal setting to celebrate and showcase. Hero is ready to showcase his growth to an audience. With presentation mode, he can bookmark his best work, organize his presentation into clean and simple slides, and use keyboard shortcuts while presenting his work. This is the perfect option for capstone projects, reflections, or defensive learning presentations. Students can also access an overall portfolio description and resources that were added by a district administrator. Additionally, if enabled, students can share a view-only link to their portfolio with a wider audience. It's an easy way to celebrate with families, coaches, mentors, and beyond. While student agency and ownership is key in portfolio development, it's important for teachers to provide time and space and to help develop the skills that go into documentation and reflection. District portfolios live outside of the class, which means that all teachers can support their development. Growth in competencies happens across all subjects. Let's take a look at the teacher account. To do this, Mr. G navigates from the class dashboard to the portfolio tab in his teacher account. Here, he can see all active portfolios at his school. From the grid view, teachers get a snapshot of how many posts each student has in each section, quickly spotting who's on track, great pace for Hero, and who might need a nudge. LeBron, I got you. Teachers can dive into student portfolios to add posts, leave comments, or react with emojis. Their feedback plays a huge role in encouraging student reflection and growth. And if portfolio measurement is on, they can apply proficiencies using the district scale, bringing clarity to how students are progressing. If enabled, teachers can also share view-only links to portfolios, a great communication tool, especially with families. Admin can monitor and support that progress directly from their Portfolios tab, using filters to quickly access needed information. This is such a great way to effectively engage with students' portfolios. And we all know sharing is caring. Doing so empowers district and school leaders to track authentic growth, support meaningful assessment, strengthen family engagement, and drive a culture of reflective, competency-based learning. Let's go ahead and download a CSV file of all active student portfolio URLs, including family emails, for ease of record keeping and distribution of portfolio URLs. Hero's portfolio is a great piece to share among his community. He did a tremendous job progressing in goal setting. Let's see how it looks from his view. Finally, teachers and students can move posts between their SpacesEDU class and their portfolio. Perfect for reflection, digital documentation, or assessment connections. Be sure to print student QR codes for quick logins, perfect for young learners. And since SpacesEDU works on both web and mobile, students can document their learning anytime, anywhere. And that's a wrap. Now it's your turn to explore district-created portfolios in SpacesEDU, a powerful and flexible place where students confidently showcase learning, teachers guide growth with feedback and measurement, admins support and scale student success across the district. So what are you waiting for? Log in today and start exploring.